Your original question was, what happens to the Lakers if Anthony Davis is a no-go? And the answer is very simple. They lose.
Come on. You don't think LeBron could win 2 of 3?
No. I doubting LeBron James is like career malpractice, especially in the playoffs. But have you watched LeBron James in these playoffs and gotten the same feeling that you have in previous ones? This feels like it's the beginning of the post-prime.
Okay.
And I hate that.
Easy.
I hate that.
Easy.
No, it does.
Okay.
It does.
Okay.
We've consistently for the last few years seen that he is able to elevate his game so significantly in the playoffs that it doesn't matter who the MVP was that season. We come out of the playoffs being like, is LeBron still the best player in the league? There is no way that you could have watched the play-in tournament and this first round and gotten that same feeling.
Okay, look, a couple things here. With the exception of Game 3, when it didn't look like he was just attacking the basket more, I agree with you. However, he had 2 games before we shifted into play-in postseason mode to play through or to recover from that ankle injury.
Right, so he should be fresh.
No, get out of here. Come on. This dude is 36 years old, and I think...
the fact that he's playing like this at 36 is an achievement in and of itself.
Right, but look, you're sitting here, you're saying, okay, LeBron...
In my Josh Smith jersey.
Yeah, let's talk about low efficiency takes right now. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm like, my head is spinning. The dude is averaging, not including Game 4 right now, 21 points, 9 assists, 2 steals, shooting 38.1% from 3, over 50% on his 2-pointers. I understand if you think, if the Lakers don't have Anthony Davis, I think because of LeBron's ankle injury and not having that ramp-up time, I get it.
I said post-prime LeBron James, not post-prime NBA player.
You just all of a sudden said that LeBron is on the decline. I'm not letting you get away with that. Yeah, it might eventually come, but you're going to use 3 games, as evidence of this.
When we've previously used those small samples where he elevates his performance and wills his team to victories in the playoffs, yeah, I'm going to.
3 games. 3. What is the evidence that he is on the permanent, sustainable, irreversible decline? Taco J has said we have a debate and Celtics in 7. If Celtics beat the Nets in 7 games, I might die from shock. So, look.
I mean, I agree with what Noah is saying, too, that Jay Crowder isn't even playing that well defensively. I'm not sure Mikal Bridges has been playing that well defensively, and we just haven't seen that takeover LeBron that we've seen in previous postseasons. Again, like, he's playing at an all-NBA level. He's a phenomenal player still, but I don't think that you can watch like what happened during the regular season, the increasing deference to Anthony Davis, the increasing reliance on the supporting cast, and now this, and not think that he's headed down, even if it's a marginal decline. But like, this is the first time in forever where I've watched LeBron and not felt like the conversation coming out of the playoffs, regardless of how far they go, is going to be that he's the best player in the league. If they win this title, the conversation is going to be if Anthony Davis is the best player in the league.
No. Oh, man. Okay. How many games has LeBron played since he suffered his ankle injury in total? How many games?
This would be his 5th game, or his 7th game, right? Including the brief return. And I do agree with what Taco J just said in the chat, which is that he's playing well on a bad ankle. It's hard to elevate your game with an injury that affects your athleticism. No doubt.
Yeah, so his career's over.
I feel like you're trying to warp my argument here.
No, I'm not trying to, but you're also saying like he's had a co-star who's not a co-star. And I think Noah brings up a great point about his supporting cast. I think that was Noah. Yeah, or no. Yeah, and this isn't his supporting cast stands that he isn't the best of his career. I agree with that. You need 2 stars at least in this league to win a championship. So if he can't lead this Lakers team as the 7 seed to a championship while AD isn't playing consistently up to his ability, because we saw him in the second half of, was that Game 2 where he was pretty dominant? That's evidence of nothing. You need to find
I'm not talking about the results.
Evidence that this
I'm not talking about the results. I'm talking about watching him play. Like, do you get that feeling of inevitability right now?
No, after 7 games, you just said doubting LeBron is career malpractice, and you're going to say 7 games is enough to show you that, yeah,
I don't have a career anymore.
Fair enough. And look, first of all, 2 of those games towards the end of the regular season, he was just monstrous in sub 30 minutes. So I totally, completely, wholly reject the notion that...
Okay, let me reframe this. So for those who are listening and aren't familiar, at NBA Math, we always do the Crystal Basketball rankings, both going into a season that's more predictive and then coming out of a season that's more retroactive. So Dan, when you fill out your Crystal Basketball ballot for the 2021-2022 season, where is LeBron going to fall?
I mean, he's going to fall in the top 5. You're displacing LeBron from the top 5.
No.
Is what you're telling me. Then what's the problem? That's not post prime.
Are you going to consider putting him at number 1?
I might. Have the playoffs finished yet? I'm also not going to read too much into a 7-game sample size when this dude has been superhuman for the past almost 2 decades.
All right. We'll see as it continues to progress. But
we have to get out of here. So this is how I would like you to frame it. I'm going to try and not be as angry right now. But if you want to tell me that you think age is finally going to catch up with LeBron, that is perfectly fine. I will accept it. You are basing it off of no evidence whatsoever that LeBron has given you. That would be my stance here. If you're using 7 games to say that this feels like the end of LeBron's prime or whatever, I don't want to use the word respect because I do actually respect you as much as I want to strangle you right now. I would accept the other argument more than the one that you seem to be making right now. And everyone who's listening, I hopefully can catch the tone of how hyperbolic I'm being about Adam saying that LeBron is dog shit. I just don't. If this was another player, maybe, and I understand he's age 36, that needs to be the argument. Oh, that's going to be age 37 next season. This feels like it's going to be the end. It's not, look at LeBron in this 3-game series. What was that?
It's the unspoken part of the argument where we do know his age and the mileage he's racked up throughout his career. And this is the most significant missed time he's had due to an injury. And he's coming out of it. And in the past, no matter what the injury has been, he's come out of it and immediately returned to that ridiculously high level. If there was a game where his cohorts were missing time or ineffective, he has been able to step up and become more impactful. And we're just not seeing that. And that, to me, is the first indication that we've really had that the decline is coming.
I just don't. If this were happening while Anthony Davis was Anthony Davis, and I'm not even talking about him being ruled out for the game with a left groin strain. Thanks for sending the Rachel Nichols tweet in here, Taco J. This is just the heights he was playing at this season when Anthony Davis still wasn't Anthony Davis. I just can't. I won't even.
They still weren't as high as the previous season's heights, though. And I really hope that I'm wrong. Like, LeBron is one of my all-time favorite players. I hope that he has nothing but success in the coming years. So 26, 8-8, playing all defense level, maybe defense, close to it. It's also tougher, but it's tougher to cite those per game numbers in today's NBA where everybody is putting up gigantic numbers because we're seeing faster paces and better offenses. Like 26, 8, and 8 this year is not the same as 26, 8, and 8 3 years ago.
Even if he's doing it in under 35 minutes a game.
A valid argument.
I'm so triggered right now. Is that the phrase that the kids are using?